Michael Hattem.
I tell everybody that the one thing that I've learned here is that it's never too late. That's the thing that I've learned. I used to think in my mid-20s that college was something I should have done, that I missed my opportunity. Professors at City College, at BMCC, or anywhere, are really receptive to non-traditional students, older students, because they know that, that they don't come back to school for no reason. Usually when they do it, they're very serious, and and they really appreciate that. So I would tell anybody, no matter what your age is, if coming back to college and getting a degree is something that you want to do, then you should absolutely do it.
I met Michael about 3 years ago. He came to us as a CUNY BA student, interested in early American history, the American Revolution, the colonial period. I noticed right away he was a very motivated, bright, talented, and diligent student. And he represents a certain sort of student we see at CUNY quite a bit, and is a very exciting student, and that is a student who's had a lot of life experiences and has been out of academia for a little while and realizes how much they missed. He's a person who's had his challenges in life, and yet seen the opportunities that this institution offers and sees them to make the most of it.
I attended Kearney High School. I went for about 6 months, and then I stopped because I was very bored in the high school, extremely bored. My parents tried to help me by getting me into a more advanced high school here in New York City, but there was no kind of financial aid or anything like that, and with 3 other brothers and a sister, we couldn't make it happen. But I've always been autodidactic. I play 6 instruments. They're all self-taught. I taught myself audio engineering. I taught myself songwriting. I taught myself Greek philosophy, Greek tragedy. If I want to learn to do something, then I teach myself how to do it, My family has been absolutely instrumental. I often had temporary jobs doing data entry, and then for most of that time I would supplement that by playing guitar in the subway. My kid's Lucian, who's 5 years old, and my son Tristan is 4 years old. They both changed my life in any possible way I could think of. Everything changed. Around the time that my son was born, my first son Lucian, we were in city housing, like public housing, in Staten Island. We received some public assistance. My wife was working 50 plus hours a week. I was never going to be able to make a life for them with what I was doing. I would not be standing here right now if it wasn't for them. So it motivated me to really get things going. I enrolled at BMCC in the fall of 2007. I came to City College because I wanted to work with Professor Darren Stalow. I'd read a number of his books. After my first year, I realized that I wanted to do history. I didn't mean I just wanted to get a bachelor's degree in history. I realized I wanted to do history, doctoral level work, And when it came time to get ready to apply, my mentors encouraged me to apply to the best programs in the country. And I wasn't completely convinced, but you don't know if you don't take a chance. I applied to Harvard, I applied to the University of Pennsylvania, Columbia University, University of Virginia, Rutgers University, the CUNY Graduate Center, Ohio State University. But even at the time that I was making the applications, I always felt that Yale would be the best fit.
Yale is admitting less and less graduate students, and more are applying. And he was admitted quite close to the top of the class. And I think that speaks to his intellectual maturation and his scholarly potential. I think his potential is unlimited.